And this XRP news proves that this actually might be the last Bitcoin bull run. And I know that sounds a little bit weird. I am not a bear. I'm not a bear. You know, what I've done is I switched over just to being bullish 24/7, 365, because that's how all the other content creators do it in crypto. So why not grift? I'm just going to grift as hard as they can. Anyways, welcome back to the O Show. Everything crypto, every single day. I'm WendyO. You want more, so smash the subscribe with all alerts set and smash like and drop me a comment. Okay. We're going to talk about the whole XRP news, what I think is actually happening, why this could be the last Bitcoin bull run in America. And also too, if you are not paying attention to the Web3 gaming, you need to be. You absolutely need to be. And I've talked about Web3 gaming on my channel again. I'm not the biggest gamer, and that's okay. I don't need to be the biggest gamer. But I understand how important Web3 gaming is for mass adoption, because that is literally the only industry or only sector in crypto where we're actually going to be able to onboard masses, because for some reason, and then phones too, like the Solana phone and the EarnM phone, which I'm going to talk about. They're a partner of the show today. But one of the things that a lot of people don't seem, because I do a lot of marketing and stuff and consulting behind the scenes in crypto. And one thing that people don't seem to understand is we have a lot of really intelligent people in crypto, but they hire crap marketing firms. They don't necessarily have the social skills. And when they're building for themselves, but not necessarily for like the average person. People like myself, that's not tech savvy, and that's okay. You don't have to be tech savvy, but and that's not a bad thing that they do that. They're just not really aware. But it's a big problem we have in crypto, and changing that and changing the culture is going to be hard. And again, it's not a bad thing. No shame to those people any way, shape, or form, because we wouldn't be where we are today in the crypto industry without it. But at the end of the day, if you want to onboard people, you need to make it easy. And Eric knows what I'm talking about, because he and I are actually working on trying to fix an issue that happened with a particular platform. And it's really annoying, because if I had trouble doing it, or if I made this mistake, the average person or the person that's just getting into crypto is going to make the same mistake. And it was an honest mistake. But moral of the story is things are not super easy to understand in crypto. And that's why I really think Web3 gaming is going to be the way. It really, really is, because the way these games are set up, it's super easy to play. If you're already a gamer, which there's millions and millions of gamers across the world, it's going to be easy for you. You're ready to go. You're earning, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're mom.com. It's not a bad thing any way, shape, or form, but it's the reality of the situation. So we're going to continue to talk about Web3 gaming. And again, if you're not a gamer, you can just join the ecosystem and decide if it's right for you and pick up some tokens. I did that. I did that with Gala. Again, I game a little bit, not too much, but at the same time, I knew that sector was going to pop off. So I went ahead and I swooped up some tokens and I did well. And you can do that too if you want. It's really up to you. But moral of the story is pay attention to the Web3 gaming. We have a poll at the top, off the grid. Tuker loves me. Shout out to Tuker. But yeah, make sure you guys stick around, because we're going to go through all this stuff, and I'm going to get through as fast as I can. Also, too, shout out to the O Army members. If you want to be a member of the O Army, you buy a membership. It's like $4 a month, and really, you're just supporting me. You're helping to support me. You're helping to support the channel, and for me to continue to keep doing this. So shout out to Mr. Legend. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Mr. R. Shout out to John. John has been with me for like so long. Shout out to the chicken bone broth game. If you want good skin, if you want to feel good, if you want some protein, you're going to get some of this, okay? It's like $20 for a case of 6. So yes, I'm shilling it to you. This is like probably the only shill that I will tell you to, this is the only thing I'll tell you to actually go out and buy is chicken bone broth. And of course, yeah, we already gave a shout out to Mr. R. All right, so let's get into it. Yourmom.com. Eric, was this the Italian thing you were saying that all Italians do? Because they totally do. All Italians totally do. Totally do. It's a thing. We do it. Also, too, I'm pissed off at Italy. Because they raised the Bitcoin capital gains tax, I think, on Bitcoin from like 21% to like over 40%. Why would you do that, Italy? My people. You're bringing shame to the family. You don't do that. Don't like that. No. They are haters. My people are haters, man. My people are big haters, though. There's like so much inner fighting. But anyways, let's get into it. All right. Before we do a market update, we're going to talk about IMX. I'm actually going to make a video for you guys about IMX on the for the second media. I can't even talk. It's price down. Hold on. Price down. Because it's super, super important. Primarily because the SEC is ridiculous and they hate us. That's neither here nor there. But let's get into this. This is from 21 Shares. So 21 Shares officially applied for an XRP ETF. This is the second XRP ETF that was submitted to the SEC in the last 30 days. The first one was from Bitwise, and now we have 21 Shares. Maybe it was Grayscale too. I forgot. But I remember too. And this is important. Why is it important? We're going to cover it and go over it because I got some thoughts now. Got some thoughts on why, like what is happening. So 21 Shares is a crypto investment firm. They are the world's largest suite of crypto exchange traded products, ETPs. They launched their first physically backed Bitcoin and Ethereum ETPs, and they manage over $2 billion under assets. So let's talk about this a little bit. Why are they doing it? So there's a couple things we need to talk about. So first and foremost, we know Larson endorsed a particular candidate, which is not pro crypto, and everybody's like really upset, and you should be upset. I'm upset for you because it's really frustrating to see that happen. Because me personally, I can never rock with somebody. I would never give somebody money or support them money wise if they were trying to go after my livelihood. And then they go after the livelihood of my community. I don't know about you guys, but I rock with the underdogs. Like, I adore you guys. You guys, the people that support me, I support you. And part of that is understanding you guys are amazing. You guys are intelligent. Not perfect, but that's okay. But at the end of the day, you are intelligent enough to make your own financial decisions, to do what you want to do with your money. Why am I saying that? Because that's the whole entire purpose of crypto. It's the whole reason why we Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin was created. We just celebrated the 16th anniversary of Satoshi's white paper. Bitcoin white paper. And it's important to really understand the history of money and how important it is to be able to custody your money. And you know what? XRP is a banker's coin. It has always been a banker's coin. I will always support them in their efforts against the SEC, but at the end of the day, they are a banker's coin. Banker's coin. And they're going to help create a CBDC. They're working with a lot of traditional financial institutions, and that's not bad. You can still partake in that ecosystem, invest, do whatever it is you want to do. But at the end of the day, you need to understand what that is. So people are upset that he donated $12 million in XRP to this potential candidate or this potential president. People are pissed. I'm pissed for you. To me, it's like a slap in the face. But at the same time, I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to look at what's happening. I'm going to think, you know what? Why would he do that? Why would he donate to an administration that doesn't like crypto? Oh. Well, if that potential person wins, then they see this big donation I made, then they're going to invite me in to their special meetings and whatnot. And the reason why that's good is because then I can help dictate what type of policies they make. So it makes sense that we are seeing these ETF, TradFi ETF people apply for these ETFs. Because if this potential candidate wins, crypto and Bitcoin will probably be banned to an extent. And banning, different ways of banning, taxation, custody, etc. Taxation is a form of banning. Having the ETFs is a form of banning because what they want to do is they want to take the power from you to custody your own assets. And they want to take it from you. They want to take that ability from you. So he's like, you know what? This will make retail happy long term because then they can invest in the XRP ETFs without dealing with the whole SEC drama. The SEC case will be done. My community can invest and give somebody else the power to hold their own coins for them, and everything's copacetic, everything's good. And again, people with money, people from ivory tower, sometimes they move differently. So that's why it's important not to let your emotions get a hold of you. So that's my take on it. That's my take. I think we will get the XRP ETFs approved. I think that they will be approved before Solana ETFs get approved. And if the country continues to go that way, that's what's going to happen. And that's why if this potential candidate wins, this will be the last bull run in the United States of America with crypto, because we're not going to be allowed to do anything. And if you're like, oh, Wendy, you're crazy. Go read Bitcoin's white paper. Go look at all the financial oppression that's happened in the United States of America to poor people, to retail, because they think we're poor and stupid. Smash the like. Let's get into the next story. Actually, let's do a market update. Well, no, this story here. Okay. Hold on, I gotta mute this chat. It's going crazy. The Squid Grow chat is going crazy. Shout out to the Squid Grow community. Shout out to you guys. All right. So, liquidations. What are you dummies doing? 24 hours. $311 million liquidated. Long, $227 million. Shorts, $84 million. If you want to get wrecked, if you like getting wrecked, please use my FemX ref link down below or my MargX ref link down below. Please do. Please, because I make money off of that. So please use those. They're down below. As always, not your keys, not your coins. No one really needs to be using leverage. More than 2-3 times is dangerous. Number 3, read the terms of service. So that's what's going on with the markets. Y'all need to stop using leverage, especially so close to the election when it's so volatile. But let's go ahead and do a market update. IMX, I am going to cover in the second media. Things are looking, they're looking kind of slow today, kind of slow. Weekly looks a little bit different, but at the end of the day, all eyes are on Bitcoin. All eyes are on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, she's dumping. She's dumping. She went back to the area of support at about $69,000. She's continuing to go down. This is the daily. I bought a little bit of Solana today. I'm going to buy some more as price goes down. But on the 4-hour, we're seeing price essentially hold on to the line. Okay. One good thing I don't like over here on the 4-hour is the swing wick high up to 71.6. And then we're trading back down at around 69,000. We tapped on this area. So market cipher is kind of flat here. Today, I just kind of want to see if we hold the line at about 69,000. I told you guys, I'm not concerned. I'm not really too worried. We got a trend line and a support here at $65,000. Thank you. I appreciate that. As far as Ethereum goes, I love my girl Ethereum. We love her. She's really just, and again, I'm invested in all these coins that I'm charting. When we're partnered or invested, I will always let you guys know. I do have a little bit of XRP, but really not enough, like maybe $1,000 worth or something. But anyways, XRP, Ethereum is just going sideways. We're ranging between 22 and 28. Solana, we are at 166, and we're probably going to drop a little bit more as we can see. I hope it does. I hope we get back in this range. I'm going to buy some more. Sui is about at 199. And what else? Metris is dropping too. I'm invested in this. So with that being said, this is actually a buy area for me. So I might pick some more up between 42 and 26 for me. So that's what's going on in the market. Nothing too exciting. Just take a rest. Some little titty bitties of the news. Little titty bitties over here. MicroStrategy officially flipped Coinbase yesterday. Now is officially worth $4.8 billion more than Coinbase. This makes sense because MicroStrategy is a AI tech company. They've also bought an F ton of Bitcoin and their books look a lot different than MicroStrategy. Or excuse me, than Coinbase. So this makes a lot of sense. Plus Coinbase is also getting sued by the SEC. Remember that. And they're a government contractor. 1 + 1 = 69 here. Oop. So that's a little important piece of information. So maybe it might be a good idea to start diversifying into stocks like MicroStrategy. That's a note for myself, not for you. This story over here. Donald Trump's running mate, JD Vance, owns between $250,000 and $50,000 worth in Bitcoin. And this is according to CBS News. And now you understand why I am so pro-crypto in this election and I am a single issue voter. I would rather have somebody in charge of America that is pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto, that actually has a little bit of understanding of how the ecosystem works. Trump, NFTs, Ivanka, NFTs, pro-Bitcoin and crypto, instead of somebody that's not. That's just my personal opinion. It's how I like to do business. And to me, it makes sense. I might be dumb for thinking that way, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And it's good to see. Absolutely love to see it. We love it. We love it. We love it. Give me more. I'll take 15. I'll take 14. I did say that. Coinbase is actually profitable compared to MicroStrategy. Yes and no, but also MicroStrategy, when stock number goes up, they go up too. What sounds selfish? being a pro crypto voter or single issue voter. Well, I'm looking out for the best interest of me and my family, me and my daughter. And then when the more money I make, the more money I give to my community. So I'm able to support them, to my family. So to me, that's looking out for an entire community. But again, at the end of the day, I do not judge people for what they decide to do and who they decide to vote for. You probably have a personal reason why you want to vote that particular way. And guess what? Just as long as you don't insult me, I can still be cool with you. I can have a different political perspective as you. And just as long as you don't insult me, my intelligence, my community, my kid, my family, I'm cool with you. I'll rock with you. That's just how I go. That's how I work. Next story. Florida's chief financial officer says the state holds over $800 million in crypto-related investments. It does not really indicate what investments they are, but it's okay. It's okay. We're here for it. Shout out to Florida. And I wish California would essentially follow suit here. But of course, we're not, because Mr. Gavin is a hot mess. And maybe, you know what? Maybe if California created a Bitcoin strategic reserve, we would get out of debt, because we're like billions of dollars in debt, I believe. And again, I'm born and raised in California, Los Angeles County, so I will say whatever I want to say about it. Why? Because I can. Because I'm born and raised here. And my cowlick is going all crazy at the top. Guess what? I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Also, my hair looks a little shiny today. So if you'd like to know what products I use the Costco. I use the Costco shampoo and conditioner. Sometimes I use some baking soda. And then I always do like rosemary oil and tea tree oil washing day, which is once a week, because I've got like very wavy hair. That Italian, Sicilian wavy hair. Maybe the Romanian side. I don't know. And we're wearing our Stevie Nicks concert tee that I got low, but I took it because I'm her mom. That's called the parent tax. Smash a like. Next story. We already mentioned this, and I'm pissed off with my people. Italy plans to raise capital gains tax on Bitcoin to 42% from 26%. Gosh golly. You bring shame to my family. And then this is a goofy story over here. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fridge on Solana. Please listen to this story. Please, for the love of chicken bone broth. Student launches Solana memecoin from Samsung fridge in the mall. In the mall. From the damn fridge. The dev saw that the fridge connected to Wi-Fi while walking through the mall. Decided to stream the pump fund launch on X. Following its migration to EarnM, the fridge token peaked at 9 million market cap. He bought the fridge and plans to move it around the country. That is genius. Absolutely genius. And you know what? You can go on pump.fun and not invest in anything so you don't get wrecked, because Moonshot is a way better option for you, in my personal opinion. And yes, I've got a ref link down below. With that being said, there's so much degeneracy on that app, or whatever the heck, whatever. Just go watch people be ridiculous. Okay? It's ridiculous. This is genius though. And this is why meme coins are not going anywhere right now. And that's why if you're like wanting to make money, look to meme coins. You'll probably lose most of your money because there's a bunch of degeneracy over there. But at the same time, if you become good at it, which you can do, and the easiest way to get good at doing something, trading and investing, is have is paper trade and not put any capital in. If you start getting successful, then do it. That's just my personal opinion. Just go on Pump.Fun and watch this stuff. See what bonds. Hang out in the trenches. You don't have to invest. You can just kind of follow things. But at the end of the day, Moonshot is going to be a lot easier for you guys to use, in my personal opinion, because I don't even like being in the trenches. I don't got time for that. Raider does. He does. He loves it. But I'm like, I don't got time for this. But this is a genius idea to buy this fridge and take it around. So you know what? Meme coin communities are absolutely ridiculous. They have cult-like behavior. And I know Murad was saying they'll never sell. I will never advise you not to sell. I will always advise you to sell. I think it's genius. And you just make a moon bag. Remove initial investment, some profit, and enough to pay your taxes. Moon bag and vibe, and you're still part of the community. You can paper trade the coins. Yes, you can. And you should. I don't see an issue with it. Now, let's get into the next story. Cointelegraph. Solana, 52.1 billion, has surpassed Ethereum in DEX volume. Ethereum had 41.5 and Solana 52. Why? Because everyone is in the trenches, in the DEXs, doing the DeFi stuff. Someone said most of that volume is artificially inflated from trading useless meme coins. Yes, that's correct. But it doesn't matter. It's still beating Ethereum because that's the meta and that's what's trending right now. Also, institutional investments in Solana dApps surged 54% to $173 million. Why? Because Solana is easy to use. Phantom Wallet is superior to MetaMask. There's a lot of activity. People are building on Solana. They're still building on Ethereum, but Ethereum is like, and again, Ethereum is going to be a longer term play. And I hold Ethereum. I hold Solana. Ethereum to $10,000, me personally. But at BlackRock, because BlackRock has the Ethereum spot ETFs, I'm not fading it. I will never counter trade BlackRock ever in my life. To me, that's the dumbest move. Could I be wrong? Yes. Does it matter? I don't care. I would cry. Best cold storage wallet, Tangem, Arculus, Trezor, Ledger, paper wallets, whatever works for you. Do what works for you. I want you to win and be happy and do well. Oh, there he is. There's Raider. Raider just came from the trenches to stop in. Doge on ETH was the play this time. But I trade memes. It's not for everyone. Yes, you do. But you just woke up and he's just came out of the trenches. Don't listen. We don't listen to Murad, but he can pump our bags. Jeez Louise. And you know what? He probably just woke up. You want to know why? Because he lives in the trenches. Uncle Raider, he's literally in the trenches all the time. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I just aped into this. Wonderful. You have fun with that. And then I say a bunch of like offensive things, not offensive things, but like silly like jokes because he and I are good friends. Same to Eric too. Shout out to BGR. Anyways, let's get into the next one. Make sure you guys smash a like. Don't be shy. Shout out to Cardano. ADA climbs into the top 10 by market cap. Woo! Is that because they're building on Bitcoin now? Eric, don't you go in the chat and say anything mean about Cardano. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, they fell out. They fell out of the top 10. Aw, I do like Cardano. I hold some. So apparently they flipped something, but now they're back. So it's Ton, Tron, Doge, XRP. Cool. Shiba Inu is at 12. Shout out to Shiba Inu. They were in the Squid Grow space with us yesterday. Love them. Great. Shout out to Avalanche because what they're building. Now let's talk about Tether. This is important. Tether to launch. Dirham pegged stablecoin on Ton. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Tether's senior strategic partnership manager, Alessandro, said that Ton is the fastest blockchain to reach 1 billion USDT since launch. And you know what? The reason why Ton works so well is primarily because even though the Ton blockchain isn't associated with Telegram, it kind of is, but it isn't. But that's why. Because it's a really popular messaging app, especially in crypto. If you were in crypto, like last cycle, everybody was on Discord. This cycle, they're on Telegram. And 2017 cycle, everyone was on Telegram. That's where all the action is happening with meme coins. So that's why they're doing this. And when Tether talks, you also listen. So Tether is working with 2 UAE-based investment firms to ensure the stablecoin is fully backed like liquid reserves in the UAE pegged to the value of the UAE dirham. Side notes here, 1 billion USDT transacted on Ton within 6 months. Woo! 160,000 USDT transactions daily and has 7.6 million wallets. So it makes sense to them. Now this story, hold on to your knickers here. Hold on to your chonies here. This one's a big one. This one is a really, really big one. It's not as big as XRP. Not as big as XRP, but it's fairly big enough. So I'm going to need you guys. I got 469 of you in here. That's better than 369, baby. Better than 369. All right. We got Eric to say every chain needs Bitcoin. We're not canceling him today. All right, hold up. This story, are you guys holding on? You could hold on to your knickers, hold on to your chonies, you hold on to your hoo-has, whatever works. Whatever works, okay. Bam. Vaneck just said this. Excited to announce our second major gaming investment at Vaneck, liquid token strategy. Gunzilla Games, creator of the first enabled AAA rated off the grid on PC, Xbox, and PS5. Here's why we're bullish on OTG and the intersection of gaming and blockchain. Okay, Vaneck isn't as big as BlackRock. But again, when you have these people, when you have these really wealthy people that come from TradFi and they're actively investing in this stuff, they are not going to lose. If they make a bad investment in crypto and they lose, it looks bad and they will become the laughing stock of all of traditional finance. The fact that they are putting their money where their mouth is and they are investing in Web3 gaming, that tells me you should be paying attention. You should be paying attention. I don't care if you like gaming or not. If you want to make money, you focus on these sectors, you study what they are doing, and then you make an educated decision for yourself that makes sense for you and your family. This is massive, 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 massive news. Let's read the titty bitties. So Vaneck announced an investment in Gunzilla Games, the creator of Off the Grid, the new blockchain game based on Avalanche Subnet. Vaneck sees crypto as a tool to enhance the gaming experience and improve monetization strategies. They said blockchain can solve games' desire for transparency and control over in-game items. Biggest issue, and the reason actually why Vitalik created Ethereum was, I believe, WoW, and he wanted to be able to own his in-game items. There's a big marketplace for in-game items. Really, really, really big. I remember my stepson, he sold his username on Xbox for a lot of money way back in the day. I remember. They said blockchain-powered items marketplace in OTG makes it stand out compared to other battle royale games like Fortnite. I don't know how much Fortnite is worth. Somebody look it up for me. These guys are not messing around. There is an in-game token gun, but you cannot withdraw from the game to sell. Okay. They also have nodes where you can earn gun rewards. I know Crypto Stash is absolutely doing well on this. Raider, I think we need to buy some of these. Vaneck is talking. You should be listening. You should. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Oh, if Eric's doing it, you should pay attention because he's also pretty good at what he does. He's pretty a good trader from what I heard from people. All right, you guys. Now, we got to do a thing. All right. Because we have to keep the show on the road, we have a sponsor today. So shout out to EarnM. EarnM. I like calling him EarnM. But we're partnered with them today. And basically, you get paid when users do different things on EarnM. And you can use these nodes from all the links are in the description. But basically, you can do all of this from your phones, which is great. The team is featured in CoinDesk, Fox, CNBC, Yahoo, NASDAQ, Forbes, everybody. Shout out to Forbes. We love Forbes. But again, this is going to be if you guys are interested in the smart nodes. And again, we're partnered with them because we are. So I'm going to read my little segment and all the links are in the description. So it's a DePIN project. DePIN stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure with community nodes and awesome tech. And they've been building for 7 years. The reason why I'm highlighting the fact they've been building for 7 years is because 7 years in crypto is like an eternity. And DePIN projects, even though we're not seeing a lot of projects with solid fundamentals pop off right now, DePIN is the future for Web3. It is. Any way, shape, or form, it is. But basically what you can do, let's go ahead and talk about it. You hold a smart node for rewards, which you can cash out. Yes, you can. Unlike the project we just talked about, node holders contribute to the network's centralized infrastructure. You get to help run the layer 2. You get airdrops and mystery boxes. If you don't know what airdrop is, it's basically you participate in an ecosystem, you do certain things. And the reason why it matters is because you get airdrops and then you can do whatever you want to do with those airdrops. Mystery boxes. I love mystery boxes. They're fantastic. Girls love gifts. We love it. Maybe you can give it to your significant other for Christmas. Who knows? And the nodes are NFTs, so you can resell them, which makes it easy because just in case you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, you can resell it or you can give to somebody if you wanted to. You buy 3, you get 1 free. And if you buy 3 or more, you receive the Earn phone. Y'all remember how the Solana phone went absolutely bonkers and it actually became worth a lot more money because of all the airdrops? And TikTok, if you guys are interested, you go to my website, cryptowendyO.com. The link is there. Earn rewards by just using the phone. Holders can run EarnOS and claim rewards faster while using the phone. The public node sale is live, and if you use my link, you get 80% off. They are the fastest growing software company in North America with over 32,000% revenue growth, surpassing top companies in Web3. They have huge partners, including Polygon, and EarnM contributes to nearly 5% of the total activity on Polygon Vaneck. Join the community, ask questions. And shout out to EarnM for partnering with me. I appreciate it. Now let's get into this story over here. The reason why I wanted to pull up this story over here was a very simple thing. Very, very, very simple thing. Okay? NFT developers pled guilty to 400,000 rug pull laundering and wire fraud. This is where the SEC matters. Okay? SEC matters here. Good that they went after somebody for breaking the law. That's what they should do. Should they go after good companies? No. So I just wanted to point that out. Also, SEC says JP Morgan Chase settles $5 million enforcement case to pay under $51 million. Let's see what this is, though. SEC alleged JP Morgan made misleading disclosure to brokerage customers accused of violating laws that protected investors from self-dealing and conflicts of interest. Largest settlement involves $10 million fine and $90 million customer reimbursements related to conduit products. SEC claimed JP Morgan not disclose full control over whether or how much to sell these products. Whatever. It's probably a slap on the wrist. Well, one of those. Also, too, I'm not reading all of this, but the U.S. Treasury drops a 17-page bombshell report on digital assets and tokenization. This is important. So I'm going to read you guys the key points. Please pay attention to this. They talk about the benefits of tokenization, unlocking programmable and interoperable ledgers for legacy assets, enhancing transparency, and reducing risk settlement. All that means here is that they're going to be transparent to themselves and no one else. Why does that matter? Why is that important? It matters and it is important because they're going to be creating a CBDC, but the fact that they're actually publishing something on this is kind of speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. So you should really, really think about what's going on here. The U.S. Treasury is talking about digital assets and tokenization. That's important. They advocate for a controlled blockchain managed by a trusted authority to ensure safe implementation. That's why I was telling you that Larson of Ripple is smart for donating to the enemy. Why? Because they advocate for controlled blockchain managed by trusted authorities. ETFs, the trusted authority to manage your crypto for you. Stablecoins holding U.S. Treasury collateral need regulation to prevent market contagion, especially in the event of collapse, Tether collapse. They said CBDCs could replace stablecoins as a primary digital currency. Tokenization could create new economic arrangements, but may disrupt the banking system if it competes with deposits. It's kind of important for you to know why, because we're getting a CBDC and they're going to get rid of stablecoins. Think about that. Think about everything I just said. Repeat that. Another story over here. Franklin Templeton takes its tokenized treasury to fund Base, becomes the first asset manager on the layer 2. It's on 5 other chains for trading. They're the first asset manager on Base. Launched in 2021, FOBXX is the largest tokenized fund. Market cap is $410 million. With that being said, Wendio is out. I have a massage appointment for myself. Also, too, I got to get my baby from school today. I love my baby so much. We're going to do some fun stuff. I don't know what we're doing this weekend. And again, you guys, I'm going to drop a video for you about the SEC versus IMX and the trashy behavior that they've just committed. Shout out to our partners, EarnM. I highly recommend you guys use a link. I posted it in the chat and I pinned it to the top, and it'll also be in the description, also at cryptowendyO.com, primarily because they have a phone. The Solana phone did well. And if they're talking about giving airdrops and mystery boxes, it might make sense, literally. So it's up to you. It doesn't hurt to join the community, do due diligence. But anyways, be prepared for volatility. You got this. And I will be dropping a video at 3 p.m. PST, so watch that. Sending love and light. Wendio is out. Bye-bye.
Bye, my loves.